Hey, what's good? It's your boy DJ OneF. This is vlog 2. I can't remember which way's which. I've probably sworn at everyone now. But anyway, I'm driving home from a Thursday night in London, and I'm driving right now, as you can see, through the heart of Piccadilly. So I've just finished Piccadilly Institute, and I thought I'd drive home. Maybe we can see some Christmas lights while I review some tunes. So here we go. Here's tune number 1.
Slim, big, she might drug, she might guess I'm at the car back.
Oh man, people have been sleeping on Eric Bellinger. Bellinger? I'm not quite sure how to pronounce the name, but massive over in the US. Writes loads of songs. Name of song, he's probably written it. Climax by Usher, I believe he wrote the lyrics for that with Diplo. Loads of tunes. Fine China, I know, was 100% written by him. That's got his traits all over it. But yeah, I like this one. I don't think it will pop through in the UK. He needs a big hip-hop banger, to be honest. He needs a big hip-hop banger that translates from the American charts, American Billboard. When it smashes that, I seem to see that it goes through to the dance floors over here. So as long as it's popping over there on the charts, the hip-hop Hot 100, the BET chart over there is also a big test of the waters. So as long as it pops off on there, then you know what? He could have a hit with that one. I can't get through there. Fuck's sake, go! It's green. Fuck you doing? I watched vlog 1 back and I realised how much I swear. Now I do apologise if you don't like swearing, but this is me being me. I'm reviewing tunes, I'm being honest. I won't like every tune, I will hate tunes. I will tell you if I've got a problem with a song, but I will tell you also if I like it, if I love it, if I'm going to play it in sets. What I would have done differently perhaps, because I produce myself little bits. I make things on the mashup.co.uk, and they're mainly just party edits, bits for DJs to play, so they're shorter and get to the bit that you want in the club basically. I put my own twist on things. I change the drop, I make transitions. So yeah, this series will be all about myself reviewing tunes, so you get to know about me and my thought process on music a little bit more.
One time, two time for the DJ.
Time for me, darling.
I'm not going to lie to you, I absolutely hate this tune. I don't know exactly why, I can't put my finger on it. I think it might be the cheesy production, the cheesy lyrics. But you know what, I originally hated Swallow and that kind of grew on me. So I know he likes his pop R&B kind of thing, but this is like really cheesy, like like bore off, man. Like I like his house stuff more when he comes out with his house tunes. So I've been talking to a lot of DJs and a lot of managers about this. There's not a lot of music at the moment that can transcribe from the radio, which I still think is a main source of commercial and pop music that then I can play in the club. You know, there's remixes, of course, that you can play, but there's not a lot of radio edits that then are ready for the club, if that makes sense. So that song in a commercial set, I'll end up playing it because it will be popular. And I'm not playing music that I like in clubs like that. I'm playing songs to get the crowd going. And I reckon that's catchy enough. That will be a big hit. It'll have this kind of Justin Bieber effect, where the DJs will hate it, the tune's kind of dead, but the club will pop off to it.
This time I want forever, forever, forever.
That was Sigma Forever. I kind of like it. I don't think it will work necessarily in a club, but I don't understand this genre popping that they're doing. You know, they're going from hip hop to house to drum and bass. Obviously, drum and bass is where they need to stick at because that's where their big hits have been. And I've got nothing wrong with that. There should be still a commercial arm of drum and bass. There still can be. It's just having the creativeness to make hits in that genre. I don't understand why they're trying now to go off to different things. They work doing drum and bass, in my opinion. This thing of getting Quavo on every beat as well at the moment, that really annoys me. We need a feature, okay, let's get Quavo. Then on the remix you got Tiny Temper. That again, that's kind of been played out. But you know what? It's old school Tiny Temper flow, and I love old school Tiny Temper. So I think new Tiny Temper is kind of patronising to his audience. You can tell in the lyrics that he's not putting it full work in, and the lyrics, have a listen to Girls Like. The lyrics are just a bit oversimplified, a bit, you know, like, yeah, patronising, I think is the word. And this, you can tell he likes his beat more. He thinks, oh, this is the way I can be more credible, because you can tell in the lyrics they're more thought out, and even though it's a remix feature, you can tell he's put more effort into something that isn't even his own single. So, you know what? Old school, new school Tiny Temper, that could take up a whole different kind of video. Overall, personally, I like that tune, but we'll see where it goes on the radio, online. If it gets any kind of motion, then I'll be playing it in the clubs. There's a difference between liking tunes and loving tunes. If I absolutely love a tune, then of course I will push it, even if it's not been on radio. If it's been released the day before, I will play it in the set the next night. You know, I love pushing music. As a DJ, I still think, as a club DJ, I still think you need to push new music. But also it needs help then. It needs to back up by becoming popular online, Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, or then still traditionally like radio and street teams. You know what, I'm going to give this one a go. It's a Dua Lipa remix. Now, one of the biggest tunes that's been remixed this year is Dua Lipa, New Rules, and I'm kind of getting sick of it because there's enough decent ones out there to last me into the whole of next year. And trust me when I say this, if you're a commercial main room DJ, you will be playing this track until early next year. It's massive. I think it's still in the top 10, if that means anything to you these days. I know a lot of DJs don't count on the top 40 at all, but it's still a big tune, in my opinion, on the dance floor at the moment in the UK.
I got no rules, I count them.
I thought that was the wackiest remix until it dropped the chorus. I've been looking honestly for a remix that sounds a bit more like the radio edit, because that's the tune that everyone knows in a club. Everyone's expecting that little boom 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 little drop before the actual chorus, and none of the remixes so far I've heard of using elements of the original tune. So I kind of like that, and I probably will test that out. So forget what I said earlier about there's loads of remixes that are perfectly good. This is added to my folder list, and I'll give that a try. Will probably be in a kind of warm-up set for me. Let's get into the last song that I'm reviewing for this vlog. It's Rhythm Commission's remix of Lil Pump's Gucci Gang.
Gucci gang, 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 Gucci gang. Sprint their racks on new chain. My bitch love do cocaine. Ooh, I fuck a bitch, I forgot name. I can't buy me no weather rain. Rather go and buy Balmains. Gucci gang, 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 Gucci gang. Sprint their racks on new chain. My bitch love do cocaine. Ooh, I fuck a bitch, I forgot name.
Not gonna lie to you, DJ Swerve, who's one part of the production duo that are Rhythm Commission. I used to love his radio show on Kiss 100, late nights Kiss 100. I used to love his radio show. Got me all the way through uni. Massive fan of DJ Swerve. But production wise on this one, there's something missing. I always like the guys, what they come out with, they little twist, a house twist on an R&B, normally hip hop tune. Normally comes something similar to Majestic's remixes. But this one, personally, I don't know, there's something missing. Maybe the vocals could have been chopped up a bit more. I feel like it was maybe a bit rushed because, obviously, Gucci Gang's massive tune at the moment, and maybe they were rushing the production, rushing the end of it. But, you know what? I don't think I'm going to play that. I might keep the instrumental. There's an instrumental version. They put out a dub mix. maybe I'll put a different a cappella over it. I'm not sure. If I was then, I definitely would have chopped up the a cappella a bit more, maybe played with the a cappella a bit more and hyped up a bit more. But then again, I'm a fan of different type of house. But yeah, simple remix. If you want a nice little house remix, that's not too bad. Rhythm Commission's remix of Little Pump, Gucci Gang. Remember, you can check out all my social medias: Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram. They're normally all at DJ OneF, DJONEF. Facebook page is DJONEF page. Pretty simple, right? Tune into episode 3. Make sure you give this a little subscribe, a little alarm bell, and then you'll get my next review for vlog 3, where I'll do 5 more new tunes. If you've got any suggestions, then hit me up on Twitter at DJONEF. DJ OneF, signing out. 4:26. Fucking hell. This guy next to me in the car at tank station must think I'm an absolute fucking loon talking to myself. Do you want to be in my vlog?